Get them lights at the beginning right. Oh, yeah. She was his girlfriend. And she's my gal. She's my gal, man. She became my gal, man, bro. Hey, my bad. My bad. Strong topic, right? Hey. But it has relevancy, and I have notes written. I write this. I wrote this. Seriously, I mean, it's not for the faint of heart. These are all women. For the faint of heart, they can change their mind at any time. They can change their mind on whatever they said they were going to do with you or be with you and see with you and go with you and all that. And, I don't know about the other non-binary style, but I do know about females, female persuasion. Females that are female. And you're not gonna get anyone trying to be a possessive person, possessive partner. That's no fun. Nobody wants to be on a leash or something. Hang on. That's my gal. You know what I'm saying? Or that's my girl. That's my girlfriend. That's my wife. That's my nun. That's my flying nun. Yeah, ScrAp TV is live, baby. ScrAp TV, we talk about recyclables, and we talk about food, cooking, growing plants, edible plants. We're talking about music sometimes, a music entity. A couple other subjects, bold subjects. Some trivial subjects. I want to keep it funky and fly. I got trash this morning. Got trash to take care of. Every Thursday, huh? But yeah. So let's get right to it. The party's live, man. I'm turning the lights on. I'm gonna turn the lights on because y'all come through and y'all see, oh, he's got the other screen on. I'm leaving. And you don't give me a like or nothing. Then you got requests. Oh, can you play this song for me? Can you do a dance? Or can you tell me about the girls and the gals? Can you? Yeah, I can, but man, give me a like. Come on, man. Give me one like, please. Jesus. Well, we had like 30-something people in here one day. For a minute, too. I mean, like, what is going on that you can't press the like button? I know some people got the TV, view TV thing, and they don't know where the like button is. I understand that. But you should be able to give me a like. As the numbers keep going up, they just keep going up, and they keep going up. So I guess, I hope that, of course, they know. Of course they know. Of course it's true. That this entity of social media, they know. People are chiming in. And nobody gave me a like, man. You know what I'm saying? People, ooh, what is he talking about? No, I'm talking about the real deal, B. I'm talking about the real deal. So let's get into the first part of the thing. Why did I think of that? Why did I say that? Why did I even want to talk about something like that? Why would we do that? Why? Because it's part of life, B. You can be Christian. You could be Buddhist. You could be Budapest. You could be from Bangladesh. You can do anything you want. But you're going to have to deal with women in some kind of way. You could be a monk, but you still got to deal with women, baby. Your mom, you're still biologically so that women have kids. So you got to deal with it some kind of way or another. You can be Pope and all this stuff. You can do all these things that you want to be. You can be Gandhi. You can be Mother Teresa. Well, Mother Teresa has to deal with her feminine parts. And you have to deal with her feminine stuff as well. Now, what would I do? What would I do if I had a company? Would I capitalize on women's needs? Yeah. Yeah. I've already seen it, man. The makeup industry, oh my goodness, man, that's beautiful. The hair industry, the nails, the cosmetic things that you can do to make yourself look so much better and all that. Yeah, and hello, I see you over there. I see you over there. Is that communications or Vic me? Yeah, I see you, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Hey, thanks for even acknowledging that. I don't know if I'm good or not. I'm just coming with a different style every time. And my voice does something different every time. And sometimes I was listening to myself last night before I got on. And I sound better on certain videos. Certain videos I sound like the Wolfman, baby. You know, Wolfman Jack, Wolfman Steve, Wolfman Harrington, Wolfman Pleasurton. That was a thing. Everybody was copying the Wolfman back in the late 70s. Everybody wanted to do that voice. Everybody wanted to do this Wolfman Jack voice. Everybody wanted to do Howard Cosell. Well, it's another rainy day. Everybody wanted to do John Wayne. Everybody wanted to do Humphrey Bogart. Here's looking at you, baby. Everybody wanted to do these different things. Lando, was it Billy D. Williams? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Talking about them Coke 45s, which we drink those Coke 45 beer. This ain't beer, but this is bubbly. This is bubbly bounce, berry bounce, triple berry bounce. But it will be a commercial on during Soul Train, which is our dance show for the urban guys. The urban music, the soul music, hip hop, disco, everything. Rock was on there. David Bowie was on Soul Train. Man, in the commercials, you have Billy D. He's supposed to be the ladies' man. But he's don't let the smooth taste fool you. He's got this beer in his hand, right? And Coke 45 is smooth, right? The smooth beer. And now they've updated the can this week. These last 2 weeks they've updated the can. The can is now 25 ounces of beer. Malt beer. Now this is malt liquor. And you got Billy D promoting this. And people buying this. Same with Slits. Slits malt liquor bull. The bull would crash through the wall. You're at the party, you're drinking bull. They pull out the bull and the bull would crash through the wall. Just like the Kool-Aid man. You drink some Kool-Aid, the Kool-Aid man. Big old pitcher of Kool-Aid busting through the wall. I don't know where their motivation for those kind of promotions come from, but hey, it was effective. Still effective. I still see it in my head. Stain on the brain, baby. So let me tell you where I got this from. Where did I get this from? Peace to all the guys that got girls that love them, you know, they want to be with them and wear his and her jackets and all these little things and all these little girlfriend, boyfriend outings, and peace to you, man. If you got a girlfriend, cool with me, man. I'm happy for you. I never had that girlfriend that was just... I've had ones that were gung-ho, but they didn't reciprocate like they were supposed to. I had girlfriends like a mother. I had a man, girl. 4-finger ring? Yeah, I had a 4-finger ring of girls, man. That ain't nothing to brag about. I'm happy I didn't get it. I'm happy I came out of the dating game with no sustainable STDs. I made it. I made it through, man. And that in itself is a mystery. I was out there like that. I thought I was Valentino for a minute. I was out there doing it. What are we drinking today? We're drinking pineapple juice. Pineapple soda with bubbly bounce caffeinated sparkling water, which is a triple berry. We're mixing them up. Got a little deodorant. Got to put that under my arms to make sure I'm fresh, funky, and fresh. Funky fresh. That should have been a product. Funky and fresh. But I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hitting the like button. Somebody hit it. Somebody's here. Somebody's 4 deep. We was just 7, 8 deep a while ago. But I appreciate y'all coming through. We're talking about she was your girlfriend, and now she's my gal. Yeah, I dated guys, girlfriends, syntax era. I'm telling you, I dated girls that went with other guys that were in a relationship. And I've been to clubs where the guy says, hey man, dance with my girl for me. He ain't no much of a dancer, he ain't too good on his feet. But he know he has to make his girlfriend happy. She wants to feel good. She wants to get out and shake her. Shake your rumpa. And I'll be out there, be doing all the new dances. I'm doing everything, man. I'm dropping to the floor. I'm celebrating the girl. I'm celebrating the woman that I'm dancing with. And she's like, wow, this dude is incredible. It looks good on tape, in everybody's mind. They're like, look at this dude. This dude is the lick. I mean, he's doing every move out of the video. He's got the hairdo, I got the clothes, and I had a crew with me too. So yeah, ain't no jumping Dizzy Red, man. Ain't no jumping me. We're not gonna go into that particular side of the game. Cause there was a couple nights where cats try to pull it, cause they think I'm frilly or funny. Try to pull it, try to take me around the corner or something. After the club, pointing at my head behind me while I'm walking through the club. That kind of stuff. And then the dude would always say, you know, the guy who had the prettiest girl in the club, man, thank you for dancing with my girl, man. I appreciate that. I understand. He took her out, and I had to do this for my cousin too. Take them out and have a good time with them. Drink, eat, enjoy, dance, talk, meet her friends, meet her other club friends, hang out with them. You know, I hung out with Lady Miss Kiera one time at a club, and it was, you know, well, pretty much a non-binary club, and I was just the tambourine man. I just came through making everybody feel good, you know, and have a good time. And I got to dance with her. I got to sing in her ear. That's Lady Miss Kier was the lead singer or the lead figure in the group Delight. Groove is in the heart. Yeah, 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 yeah. Groove is in the heart. Yeah, 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 yeah. Groove is in the heart. And my singing is off, but hey, you get the point though when you're on ScrAp TV. We talk about a little bit of everything, but we are actually serious. These are real stories. So she said to her friend at the club, she says, leans over to her and says, you mind if I borrow your boyfriend for my... And the other girl was like, oh no, go ahead and dance with him, you know what I'm saying? So we had a good dance, we talked and stuff. I was enamored because she was a star. She was, you know, one of my favorite. I bought first and second Delight albums. And I bought George Wade's album and the other guy, the Jungle guy. I bought his. I was into that. I love meeting artists from the albums that I listened to. Anyway, nonetheless, dancing with them, hanging with them. Did I want to be with her? No. I mean, things go to a level when you see somebody, you're attracted to them. It doesn't mean you want to be with them forever. That's hogwash. It's hogwash, man. It's hogwash. Even if you develop a relationship with that person, and that said person is supposed to, we're together forever. Please. Let's get married so we can love each other every day. Please. Get out of here with that. Not in my house. My house, you must be equally yoked for that to happen. That's a thin line to a thin line of a tightrope to be walking across, because y'all ain't gonna see eye to eye all the time. That's the point blank. Let's be realistic. That's what I told my significant other. Let's be realistic. That's not even happening. Cause some days you got a headache. Stop it, DeSz'e, stop. You're going too far. Go back to the notes, DeSz'e. You're going off track. Read off the teleprompter, DeSz'e. Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Thanks for coming through. And that is a lot of little ending. The names are incredible. That we have such an imagination in names. We are very creative people on this planet, right here. Planet Jupiter. I always wanted to be on the planet Saturn. Had that ring around it. Just let me chill on the ring part. And then I'll go to the middle part of the planet. So yeah, back to the lecture at hand. And that is, she was his girlfriend. She was my gal. I don't know where I got that thick skin from when I was a Playboy style. I really didn't care about emotion like that. I was having a good time, man. Dancing and singing, and sometimes I just want to sing with a girl. We'd be on the corner of the street or the front of the club, or back of the club, inside the club, and on top of the club, whatever it is. Singing. Like Tammy Terrell and Marvin Gaye. Singing. We're singing. Ain't nothing like the real. And we're harmonizing. And everybody's like loving it, man. So not only was I just trying to holler at women, I wasn't hollering at women just to be hollering at women. I was there for accommodation reasons because we were, the girl can sing, but I want to hear the vocals. I want to put something with it. I can sing. I could blow back in the day. Started in the church. Started in the church. Now I have a record of being the super singer. But yeah. Hey Nadine, good morning to you. Little ending. I like that name. And Victoria, is it copywriter or? Ooh, I gotta learn that name. That's a lot of syllables. Yeah, we do this every morning at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is deSz'e. I'm with ScrAp TV. This is my thing about recycling food and whatnot, music. So yeah, I like to see a girl sing. So, man, there was so many girls I sang with. I sang even on the radio. I wasn't scared, man. I jumped in and freestyle right there on the spot, or recite something from a song, and get right with it. So yeah, I had a good time back in the day. And a good time didn't mean nasty times. So if you're thinking that, your head's in the wrong place. We can get to that little piece too, but we're not going to put that on here as being filthy. We're not. It's not that kind of party. And if a woman ain't reciprocating and saying, hey, yeah, more, come over here, or get closer and all that stuff. The woman says, no, I'm not even in the vicinity. I'm gone, baby, I'm gone. I'm not trying to do any of that little mess. Not gonna get me caught up in some mess. You chose me. You chose me. Put it like that. Because I don't play games. Or we were match made. Somebody put us together like a blind date. Hey, I got this home girl, man. I got this girl that's in my at work at my company. She needs a date tonight or whatever. It would be those kind of things too. But the main part of this particular setup is a woman who's in a relationship with a guy or another woman, same thing. If they're in a relationship, you get fatigued in that relationship. That's just what that is. You get totally fatigued. It's almost like you're sick of that person. Oh my God, 14 years with a person. Where are you at, man? You know that person. You kind of know what they're gonna say. You know what they're gonna do if you bring a dog home or buy a new piece of electric equipment that gives you joy. So it gets kind of hectic, and you want to spice up your thing. And that's how most women and most guys do when they figure out they're gonna go cheat per se or quit the other person. Oh, I'm looking at you. Already motivated to soar. I see you, babe. Miss Didi's in the house, baby. I was listening to yours earlier this morning. Yeah, good morning to you. Good morning to you. This is about relationships and such. And the Valentino guy, the guy who doesn't have any strings. I saw this when I was young. I was enamored by the guys who had more than me, who could talk better than me, who could play better than me, who looked better than me, the guys who dressed better than me. They had the women and the girls and such. And I grew my little, I grew my stature, and my mama said, don't be putting all the muscles on your body. You look good in your clothes just like you are. Just stay fit and wear good clothes. This probably needs an iron. Yeah, definitely. We don't, and they told me not to chase women. I'm not chasing no women, man. I will speak to somebody I'm talking to, but in this case, I had a couple examples, and I said, Mom, I want to be like Michael, this dude named Michael, my dad's friend, right? Michael was the party guy. He was the smooth. He had it all together. He had 2 women on his arm. Like, man, I'm trying to be like that dude. Man, before the Bible, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so they got heavy into the Bible. I was like, some of these guys got so many wives, so many midwives, so many concubines, so many maidservants. Really? In the Bible? In the Old Testament? Now let me go back to the Old Testament, because I want to be that great of a guy that the women like me like that. But hey, in this society, in a capitalistic society, it's very hard to do. It is not the easiest thing, even if you're in Utah. So hey, I know about it, and I know about multiple relationships and stuff like that overseas, where they practice that particular style. It's a different kind of quarry for you. It's a different kind of lifestyle, and you have to be on top of your stuff to be that. It's not a free-for-all. Go party with every girl that you got. It's not that kind of, it is not. It is not. You need to have some assets and a lot less liabilities. It's a whole nother world. But my mother told me, she said, no, you don't want, my dad told me too, no, you don't want to be like Michael. No, you don't want to be like him, man. He's going to live a hard life later on. He was drinking, smoking, all these fast women. And is there something wrong with drinking and smoking? Yeah. It brings on a spirit. It opens you up to other things in this world that we can't see. You got to be aware of your mind, and where your mind can be taken just by a cigarette, just by the smell of potpourri, by the smell of pheromones, smell of perfume, smell of cologne, the smell of incense, smell of a mosquito repellent, the smell of alcohol, the smell of smoking marijuana, the smell of clothes, smoking clothes, man. Clothes are supposed to be on a small scale, but it opened the bees, the Jamaican bees, smoking those. Remember those little cones, the little cone, little things, you smoke them, and they would go down, they had a filter in them, and it tastes like you, almost like cannabis, but it would give you like a head rush for a minute, and you gotta put it down because you can't smoke a whole BD in one shot. It was a strong clove. But I'm telling you, it invites other spirits in. These entry gateway drugs or stuff like that. This guy was doing that with the ladies, and always had a drink in his hand. Every party we went to, he had a drink in his hand. He always had to fly his car, He always had the flyest girls on his arm. He was like a walking TV show. I wanted to be like him, but no. That wasn't the way. That man later on, dialysis, kidney failure, all these different things, respiratory problems, all kind of mess was happening to him, and it wasn't even that long ago. It was just constantly breaking his body down and doing things immorally, I would say. I wouldn't say that was holiness. Couldn't say that one. Couldn't say it was holiness. No. It's not surprising. Open your book. Look to the horizon. We're living in the last days. Yeah, so you have to be, if you're going to be a shepherd, hey, it's a skill, quality to it. You can't be just anybody trying to be Mr. Mac of the ladies or Mr. Mac of the Madam of the women or whatever. Hey man, that is a serious conjunction, man. You've got to be on top of yourself to be even doing anything close to that. Shepherd of a flock, a teacher of school, of pupils, leader of the pack. Any of that, you got to put some work in. You really have to shepherd. You want to be a pastor of a church, you got to watch all those people, man. You got temptations too. You got women throwing themselves at you, men throwing themselves at you. You got all kind of things going on in church and other institutions. It's the same thing. It's all connected. It's all the same. It's the hierarchy, the chain of command, the pyramid. The boss is here, the workers are here, the mid people in the middle management get the answer to the boss, and the boss gives it to the lower people. There are men and women, robots, and all this. So hey, you have to be aware of your dynamics in your company or your situation. So yes, I've said it is not easy to be a shepherd of a whole bunch of sheep. There might be one sheep that wants to go a whole nother way. You gotta keep going after that one sheep who keeps getting out of line. Well, same thing in the other one. Be careful what you ask for, man. You just might get it. I could have had my cake and eat it too. That's kind of off script right there. That's not written down. And we're not going to go down that now. We're going to go back to the notes. Some dream girl, right? It was a dream girl that Michael had. A couple other guys had. It was a dream girl. It was my dream. You're a dream girl walking. I was like, man, that's the... Ooh, I want a girl that look like that. You know? I was sadly upset. I wasn't happy for him, but hey, I had to be happy for him. When Bobby got with Whitney Houston, I thought Whitney was supposed to be my girl, man. I was serious about it too. I'm trying to get to that side of the game. And he beat me to it, man. And hey, the rest is history. But hey, man, bless her soul, rest in peace. I want a dream girl. Okay? We can't say we don't want a pretty girl in our life, or you know, vice versa. I want somebody easy on the eyes. Why wouldn't I? But what's in her heart? What is her beliefs? What is her situation? Is she needy? Is she greedy? Is she mischievous? Or is she deceitful? Or is she passive aggressive? I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Passive aggressive can get on your nerves too. Babe, can we do something different? No, just keep doing it the same way. Come on, man. Come on, man. I like excitement. That's why I wanted the multiple girls, okay? I wanted excitement. I had to deal with different temperamental people in different phases of their life. Yeah, it's a lot of work, man. You got other people and you're involved in a relationship with them. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It ain't easy road. It's not easy peasy. When they say pimping ain't easy, this is PG-21. Pimping ain't easy. Well, they was serious about that. Because that's a shepherd having to lead his flock. He's responsible for that person. And that person must be safe under his rule. If you got a pastor of a church or a leader of a company, a boss, supervisor, foreman, they're responsible for you to stay within the guidelines. If they tell you to do something and you get hurt, it falls back on them and then it goes upstream. So yeah, you got to watch yourself. And anytime you're over somebody, already, okay, I didn't see that person come in, and you said hi, and I'm saying hi to you as well. Thank you. Thanks, Didi, for catching that one. I wasn't, I didn't look at the screen. It looked the same as it was a while ago. But I appreciate that, and thanks for the likes, y'all, man. I appreciate it. It's a different kind of story. And I wanted to be with a girl, but 2 or 3 girls. But no, this society frowns on that. They don't know how it could be. So now we got a state that's dedicated to polyphony type relationships. Utah. It goes with a religion though. And there are other people doing that kind of thing. And it works. Because it worked in the Bible. It worked in the Old Testament. It works. Father Abraham, come on, man. David, Joshua. All these guys had multiple things going on. But that boy, the people that they were dealing with, some women were juxtaposed to things happening in a natural way, and the naturalness of it was everybody was on different levels and always problem. One woman can't have a baby. One woman can have a baby. She's fertile. And that makes the other woman mad. And it was just too much stuff going on, man. So it kind of taught you. Yeah. You better be ready for that. You'll definitely get gray hairs for that one. You will not enter the pearly gates with a head of your original hair color. You can't do it. You're gonna be grayed out because those women or those multiple partners, they're gonna get you for everything. They're gonna get you. And you know, you might live good for a while, but it's gonna pay off. It'll pay off in your appearance. And they gotta really love you to stay with you. And that's what you want. So yeah, it was what was on the side of him that I liked. I liked how Michael made it look so easy. My mom's friend, my dad's friend, made it look so easy. He showed up at every party, fly his clothes, baddest looking chicks on his arm. And I was like envious. I was like, man, that's what I want to be like when I grow up. And no, I didn't want to be that. I learned how to be a better person than that. It was what I wanted, but do you get what you need? Talk to African people from Africa. Dad's friend again. Talking about the multiple women and such like that. It's a custom. Don't be mad at me because I'm bringing this out. This is a PG-21. PG-21. And if you don't see, there is a benefit. It's called Ujama Ujima. Each one teach one. Each one helps the other one. You got nurturing women. You got a businesswoman. Then you've got the woman that can cook. The woman that's a helper. All she does is help. She helps. Then you got the representative that answers the phone, the door, and everything. Represents you in a way that keeps your business going. Whether you're dealing cattle or you're dealing in gold and silver. And, oh my goodness. I got another ring and I'm gonna go sell that too. I got another ring, so I'm gonna go get this cash off this silver. I hope it's real. So anyway, that's where we're going, and I just have to say I was happy that my grandmother honored my grandfather. And he honored his wife. I understand that the camaraderie between two people, I do, has to be a reciprocating type of connection. Can't be just one giving, or one taking the whole time. Or I want a divorce, or I want a separation. All these little things, no, it wasn't no divorce or separation back then. It wasn't easy like that. It took you too much to get out of it. Now it's too easy to get out. You can have an annulment. That's why'd you get in there anyway? If you're not going to even last a year. That's idiocy to me. And now marriage is like dating. You just get another partner and just keep going. What? Who made that up, man? It made it look... Because people now, they're like, I'm married, and? Oh, like my piece of my boy Kevin Salmon, rest in peace. You can't make this up, people. This is what's going on now. It's starting to change again. Changing of the guards. Everything bad is now good. Huh? Somebody told me that was going to happen, man. I would say you wrong. You dead wrong. You're absolutely wrong. No, people will have morals for the rest of their lives. No. Not in this case. Not in my house. They've changed the rules. So what goes for me doesn't go for my kids anymore. They barely understand any common sense things that I'm talking about. They're in a whole nother realm of life. A whole nother realm of thinking. If bell bottoms were bad, the sagging pants probably was good. I don't know. I just wish the sagging pants was the women. That's just me. PG-21, man. I apologize for that one. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, William, you all right. Is that William? Yeah, that's William. Yeah, God bless William, boy, with a good heart. William played that 12-string guitar. And William, I'm going to fix my 12-string. And I'm going to learn how to play a little bit on a 12-string. I played with one before. I even played with a steel guitar before. I do produce country music as well. And yeah, I'm an all-around type of musician, but on producing. But for playing, I'm not the greatest player on guitar at all. But I can fiddle a little bit. But thanks for coming through, William. Motivated to soar. Dee, you are awesome. You're catching everybody that I'm not catching. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I could do the mod thing. I don't even know how to do that. So I'll learn how to do that because we've had some ignorant people in here. We've had people with names I'm not going to say. Their names are so trivial, it's so ugly, that I had to make an ugly joke about it. And they had their jokes. Their jokes were just as ugly as their name. I'm like, man, I'm not going to even give them the recognition. To say, hey, I'm like, dude, who asked you to come in here with all that Satan crap? Nobody wants to hear that, man. Satan is outdated, man. Satan is outdated, baby. We went on to another entity now. We're sticking with God. No, I'm serious. We don't need that. Because we just saw, everybody just saw this. It looked like the boy had horns in his afro. So hey, that's all I'm gonna say on that one. But hey, and so many women couldn't keep this man from doing what he did. That's too many women, right? That's when you done too much. You passed the gateway drug. You are into the hardcore drugs or the hardcore drinking. So yeah, no, we're not gonna even go there. So yeah, let's get back to the notes again. We got a little bit to go and we're almost out of here. This is the end of this particular program in just about a couple minutes here. And definitely come on at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the evening, Central Standard Time. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate y'all. When I count down to 10 to 0, that's going to be the end of the program. It'll be about 5 minutes. Hold on a second. Let me get these points off these notes. You know I'll be writing, baby. So I'll be coming with a book too, Dee. Watch. My book is going to be something you might want to check it out. Well, you might already know everything in that one. Because I love the eloquency that you, when you're speaking, it tells me that you're educated. And you have poise and dedication and a peacefulness inside you that will come out on that paper. So I talked about my grandmother honoring my grandfather with a full breakfast every morning. Juice, milk, coffee, water, apple juice, eggs the way he wanted them, or oatmeal or cream of wheat, whatever it is, grits, whatever he wanted. She honored that man, and he honored her by bringing, I think he was one of those guys that would come home and give the money to the wife, or the wife would take care of the money. He was that cold. He trusted his wife. She took care of the household. It's what I wanted to do if I had somebody else's girlfriend, and now she's my gal. Hey man, your time is up, bro. You didn't do what she don't like you, man, like that. Or you didn't play your role, or she didn't play her role. And I don't want no broke down girlfriend that this ain't gonna do right. That's dumb. So at any rate, it was an honorable relationship. And other women honored my grandfather as well, and his wishes to be with his wife, and honored her. And that was like a model a model couple that stayed together all those years, 70-some years. That's a long time to be with somebody. There were ugly times that raised its head, reared its ugly head, but they kept coming back together. Kept coming back together. So it is not my thing to be derivative or bad. This is our nature to sin. It's in there. I thought I was goody two shoes for a while. I waited until I got older to get in any trouble. I lived a happy little life, man. But a lot of people, disagreed with my lifestyle because I was too happy, too over the top, I guess, too positive. They couldn't stand it. So at any rate, my grandmama helped grandfather win. And that's where I'm going with this. Grandmama helped grandfather win. She helped everybody in the family win for that day. Every day. You felt good when you got away from that breakfast table or that dinner table or that lunch table. You felt good. Cleaning up, doing chores. Yes. Oh yeah, thanks. Oh, you're off to, okay, thanks. Indeed, thanks for coming through, Dee. I appreciate you, bud. Thanks, appreciate ya. Love your show. Love your motivation. And I love William's kind words. Always has something good to say. I love that. And that's where it comes to, people, is definitely nurturing women, nurturing friends, nurturing parents, nurturing authority, nurturing landlord, nurturing workers that help you get to a point to where you are going to be positive and win. It's not about the deviancy of having a bunch of women and all that stuff. It's not about that. Or another guy's girl, friend. I'm not a Sancho. Never want to be that kind of guy. That kind of guy can get hurt very bad. Sneaking around, I'm not into that. I'm going to be up front with you. We're not going to be sneaking. Or is your husband or whoever come through trying to swing at me, or shoot me, or whatever you call it. Whatever you're going to do, I'm not trying to do that. And I know that's an abomination. That's an abomination, and that's written. You're not supposed to covet your your neighbor's mate or ass or donkey. You don't want to be envious. Nor do I want a black widow spider type of girl who, after she gets what she wants, she destroys the male specimen. What's that about? Why did God put that into these animals like that? I mean, couldn't he just made the black widow spider just asexual? That would have been cool. And all right, we got another person there. We're talking about James. What's up, baby? One hoop salute for you in the morning, man. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock mornings, 5 o'clock evenings, Central Standard Time. I'm deSz'e. This is ScrAp TV. I'm tearing down some stuff right now and getting ready for my day to just be peaceful. I don't want to deal with nobody today. I want to deal with myself. I want to get myself together. All the things I said I was going to do, I want to get them done. So that's why I wrote my notes. So I stay on script. I did just that. This is the end of this particular show, program, podcast, a session, interview. So I'm trying to pick clothes and a lifestyle that fits me. That's where I'm at. I don't want an evil woman, child. I don't want a woman whose name is evil, Maleficent, Beelzebub. I don't even want Medusa. I don't want Medusa. Medusa is so pretty that you can't stop looking at her. Turn into stone. Turn into sand. And what good is sand if you don't have a form? So that's where we at, man. We're talking and counting down. We're talking about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What if my phone number was that? Would you remember it? Would you call? Say, hey, what's up, deSz'e? What you doing today? I just called your number, 1098-765-4321. 0. Now, ain't that lucky? Lucky hero. Yeah, the lucky hero, deSz'e. I came through and I showed out, man. This is the end of this program. I'm going into a bonus probably. I'll do like a little bonus story or an anecdote or one to grow on. One that I do, one to grow on. So what we've got to do is learn these. Okay? We're learning these right now. This is what we're going to learn. It's that piece right there. Usually up under some aluminum like this. This is called a heat sink. And it'll be on top of that. Safely remove the heat sink so it doesn't tear or rip the chip. Because you can be abrasive in them, mess up the gold that you're trying to recover. Gold and silver. If this guy says that he's 10K, so 10 make up a certain amount of an ounce, right? You do the process. You got to do your research on flat packs. That's on you. Anyway, I'm giving you tips. Tips that might could change your life. If you need money, if you don't need money, cool. The answer to somebody else. Me, I need cash right now. I need cash. Not to bling bling, but cash to sing. So I can get to jing jing. Other parts of the world. So I can get to where I need to get to. Okay? I got some things I want to see, man. I'm not happy with where I've came. I'm happy with where I've traveled. Some of the time it wasn't even on my own accord. It was a job or something. Hey, send you an email. You got to be in Arkansas in 8 hours. You got to be in Wisconsin within 24 hours. Hey, don't give me no time for nothing. You got to be in El Paso within 20 hours. It's an 18-hour drive. Are you crazy? You got to be in Albuquerque, New Mexico within 12 hours. And you got to work a 14-hour shift once you get there. Nah, man. Nah. Trying to pace myself, man. And, yeah, that's a bonus right there. You probably didn't know about me. But, yeah, that traveling, I want to travel on my own situation. You know, even when I was booked as a musician to perform, that was tedious. That was tedious. Oh, you got to do this show. You got to do that show. After you do that show, you got to go do another show. Like, that made it work. I enjoy going to places. That made it work all the way. It was work. It ruined it. It wasn't a vacation. It wasn't chilling. It was work. So I appreciate everybody coming today. That was a good one. What a good thing. I got through all my points. And got to the Black Widow Spider. Evil was her name. I probably skipped one, which wasn't relative. But I like where we went today. One more bonus. Talked about it before, but I'm not going to say the name. I knew she had a boyfriend. I knew she had a boyfriend. Maybe they might get married later. I don't know. But for some reason, I knew she wasn't into him like that. She just respected him, right? He provider, Mr. Provider, right? She was older than she was. She was my age, and when we were, in college. I enjoyed being with her. I enjoyed going to concerts and all kind of things with her doing. It was almost like we were going together. And the guy knew about it. He didn't mind. He knew that girl wanted to have some fun. He knew that. He wasn't up on all the stuff that hip hop was going. Hip hop was like new, and everybody was like into this and going out to clubs, parties and such. The music was changing. It wasn't funk anymore. It was hip hop, rap, MC Hammer, and all that stuff. So, yeah, a whole nother world of things was happening. He had a nice car. I didn't have a nice car. I had a decent car. I had a couple good ones. I didn't keep. I wish I would have kept them. It would have been classics today. Color Salon and a Color Supreme. And the Mustang, the old Mustang. Old Escort. Beautiful cars, man. But he knew I was her little friend or whatever. He trusted me with his girlfriend. She was my gal. She was my gal, man. I enjoyed being with her. I enjoyed hanging with her. She was my pal, man. Don't know where she is now. But we had the best conversations. We had the best time. We enjoyed each other. We spent a lot of time together. And I drop her off at that guy's house. Not to wave anything in his face. Hey, she's my gal now. No. He knew it. I knew it. It went that way. Some things go that way. And yeah, I didn't force that one. Maybe he had something else going on or something bigger than I can ever think about. But he acknowledged me and he allowed me to be with her. And we were friends for a very long time. I was scared at first. But I think she wasn't getting the emotional connection with him. It was a respect connection. But I don't think she was getting the romance. Trying to put a finger on it because it was just a wonderful time, man. And I appreciate the dude, man. Appreciate him for that. This was one of those girls in my dreams. And I was like, dude, she is hot. And she got a brain. And she got degrees. Enjoyed her, man. Some things only last for a while. Some things only last for a season. So does sin. It lasts for a season, only for a season. You got to straighten up and get your life right and figure out what just happened. Maybe it was an illusion, but it was great, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I could write a song about it, but I ain't gonna show you how that one go. So we talked about it today. ScrAp TV, baby. ScrAp TV. I'm deSz'e. I come with something different every day. Today I have come with a story about his girlfriend. She's my gal. She was my gal, dog. And I loved her. I loved her for that. Her mama knew it. Her mama looked at me as that dude. The other guy, she knew he was with them too. But she loved being with me. But she respected that guy. She loved being with me, man. They enjoy being with me. They have a good time. I take them. I do all these things. Backstage, we're all in different places. We're doing things. We're doing at we are at museums. Art exhibits. Yeah. We're eating Greek cuisine. Authentic Mexican food. Authentic Italian food. I miss Corelli's, man. That was my favorite place to eat Mexican food. Eat Italian food. And I also miss Carino's. Carino's was a food chain, kind of similar to On the Border, Chili's, like Brinker. It might have been Brinker's company. It looked like Macaroni's the way they wrote the name. It's Carino's. Yeah, I like Italian cuisines, Italian bistros. But I enjoy a good person to spend that time with. Somebody that's going to be reciprocating in the conversation, giving me feedback and love, laughter, camaraderie, rapport, rhythm, the good time. I love having a good time with somebody, man. I love it. It's not always, it ain't always a fight. It ain't always nagging and it's not always about that. It's not always about intimate connections either. It's not about that. It's about enjoying each other's being in person. So if I like 2 or 3 people and they like me and we work it out, then we cool. Nothing dirty, nothing nasty, nothing immoral. I'm not into that. Nor would I even try to be into that. It's not a free-for-all for me to be having fun with somebody. And being careless, living vicariously through free love and free will and all that. Nah, man. Ain't no beatnik, nothing like that. Flower child. Nah, they had their reasons for doing things. But I'm not on that tip. Yeah, that's where I'm at, man. I really enjoyed this one. I got the points across. That's what makes a difference. That makes a difference. Thanks to deSz'e coming through and making sure everybody was spoke to and helped my chat last a little longer. Because sometimes I don't see all the words that are being in the chat. It's kind of small on this screen, bigger on this screen. And when I have it on the panel, I'll be able to see it even bigger. I won't miss one thing then. But I enjoyed this one. This one was cool. I'm going to start writing for the other one. For the show, Let's Crochet. Mount G's overlook. Oh, I love it. Mount G's picture. The picture is so vivid. Looks like she's got a background behind her, but it's so rich in color. Remind me of the pictures of my parents went to Hawaii. They came back with pictures, and the grass is so green, greener than green. The water was so blue, or so green, or light green, or aqua green. It was beautiful. You could see through the water. Everything with all the colors, brown was brown. Everything was just rich. Yeah, Blessed Crochet showed this background where she's at. Man, what a beautiful backdrop for the picture. Like you can just go out there and roll around on the grass. There's no insects or nothing. It's just good feeling grass. You know, don't you love grass like that, St. Augustine? Fiscus grass. It has no insects in it at all. Love it. Anyway, that's a bonus PSS. And we done it. We done it again. We showed up and we came through. This is ScrAp TV. We did it. His girlfriend, she was my gal, man. She was my gal, bro. She was my gal, man. I'll never forget her. I also had another girlfriend, man. Another girlfriend that was complimentary to my lifestyle as being a musician. I wish I would have kept her too. I wish they would have kept things open. Or her dad threatened me. He said, "You better not hurt my baby. She's real crazy about you. You better take care of my baby. Or we gonna do it. It was going down, buddy." He brandished that weapon. I was like, oh, that's a little too much, bro. But I loved her. I enjoyed her. She said, "What other girlfriend gonna let you do what you do? What other girlfriend gonna let you do what you do? Huh? They gonna give you problems every time. I'm here for you. Whenever you need me, I'm ready to go. Whenever we're gonna have a good time every time we get together." Oh, I loved her, man. I love that girl, man. I loved her. I really loved the time we spent. It was a couple of them, man, that I really enjoyed. And don't know where they're at nowadays. I think our cousin, I dated one of our cousin's girlfriends. That was trivial. I woke up one morning and saw somebody hugged up with somebody on a picture. I was like, oh, I better get out of here. Because I don't like confrontations like that. I'm not trying to be fighting all the time. I'm doing all this stuff, man. We get together, we get together. We don't. Bye. Bye. No. I don't know about your business. I don't know about your business. I don't like drama like that. That's why I be straightforward. Everybody I deal with. As soon as I start lying, it's just too many lies to remember. I'll embellish the lie and put some extra stuff in it. I forgot I put some extra stuff in it. And that makes the story even worse. So I like telling the truth. I like telling the truth. Period. Tell the truth. Truth shall set you free. And it did. Even in Houston, Texas. It did while I was trying to get a record deal. And the truth set me free. Yes, it did. I still ended up winning. This is the new dance. This is the new dance. Yes, we did it again, baby. And I'll do this, and I will bid you adieu, and we'll talk to you guys another time. I'll be at 5 o'clock today if you want to come back and holler. We'll have another topic up there, and I'm fixing to start doing my topics and posting when my show comes on, when my program comes on, so it's early enough for you to catch a seat, check it out, interact. I'll be doing the go live together or something on one of them. I'd love to talk to some of you guys, and we can co-write and co-conspire some cool things to talk about. Take this a little deeper. So thanks to the studio people, thanks to my people who allow me to do my thing. This has been awesome. I definitely say it's mostly surreal. This is a different type of thing right here, and I love it. So this has been fun. I appreciate y'all coming through. The one to grow on, I'm gonna stay within myself today. Try to have some fun. Clean up. Get up here and make sure the trash gets off today. Make sure everything's in there, and they let you put what you want in there, but you gotta help them if it's heavy. Yeah. But I'm in that particular lane, man. This has been a good one, man. I'll be checking out some of y'all on the other ones. I'm gonna go check out I gotta see that picture of Blessed Crochet, that Mount G's. I gotta see that. I gotta see it again. That's a conversational piece. Like my mini grand piano that I had when I was younger. Gotta get another mini grand. I enjoyed it. It makes you have to practice your piano. You want to play on something that you paid so much money for. You're just not going to let it sit there and collect dust. You got to dust it off. You got to get it tuned up, recalibrated the strings. So yeah, grand piano. Let's get another one. Let's have a nice place to put a grand piano. A couple other things. A heart-shaped bed and stuff like that. I got so many different ideas, man. It's crazy. But anyway, I appreciate y'all coming through. Thanks immensely. Hey, we did it. Shake your body down. Work. Shake your body down. Yeah, I need to go dancing again. I don't think I can do all the dance they doing now. All that. No. Oh. Yeah, I was doing all those, man. And the running man, break dancing. I did the windmill the other day. We were talking about the Olympics. The last bonus. Talking about the Olympics. A friend of mine, and he's welcome to come back and work. Got his number right here in my pocket. Let's put that up. So we have his number at all times. If I need that cat to come work, he'll work. He's a good worker. Talking about the breakdance competition in the Olympics, right? There should have been an authority on, tryouts or something. You can't have what you had at the Olympics like that. That was disgraceful. That lets me know that y'all don't give a rip about our culture and stuff. We don't give a rip about our own culture. We don't. We let them destroy that image of something And we were in on the creation. To do something like that, to breakdance in a competition, you need to go through qualifications. You don't just get to go up there and then do some little sloppy but spin on your knee and look hideous. No way. No, you don't get a chance to do that not in my competition. Not if I was over it. If I was representing, I don't even want to be there. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna do all that. That ain't breakdancing, baby. Sorry. Apology. Sorry, not sorry. Apology, because back in the day, you would have got mocked. You wouldn't have got a chance to get on the floor if you got on there with some sorry bad moves. No, you have to be on your stuff. You had to be on the one, not the two. Everybody dancing on the one, baby. You're not on the two. You're not on the 6 and 7. 9 and 16. On the one, you need to have some rhythm, baby. If you ain't got that rhythm, you don't get on the floor. You don't get to dance. No, you can't do that if you can't be on beat. You don't get a chance. That's something. Somebody should have stopped the competition right there. Stop. No, you're not going to disgrace this. And then you say it in other sports, in the Olympics, unsportsmanlike activity. When you see a team loafing and they're barely throwing the ball up, or they're barely hustling back to defend it, they want to lose that particular game so they can chart bigger in the heats or the levels of winning. They want to fight. They want to play Barcelona. They don't want to face West Germany in the Olympics. So they're going to lose this one game to Spain so they can play Barcelona. So that's called poor, unsportsmanlike conduct. When they see you loafing and not really going for the ball and not playing football or basketball or whatever it is, javelin throw, jumping hurdles, you're barely doing it. We know you charted breaking the record trying to get in the competition. But now you're loafing. Nah, we don't allow that. So yeah, that's what should happen in the breakdancing competition at the break competition at the Olympics. Somebody should have stopped that one. Somebody need to be a judge of that. Somebody need to put that together better. Hope it's better this time around this year. But it's next year. But you get laughed off the street. Come on now with that sorry style of dancing. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's just not happening. We don't do it. We don't do that. You get your butt handed to you. We go in on ours. We go in. And only the strong survive. And only the best is going to be seen. Sometimes the best don't get a chance to shine. You might be in the wrong region. You might be in the wrong state, the wrong country. Get there. Get there. Get to the state of your liking. Get to that country of your liking. Go there and see if you like it there. If you can compete there, get your happiness in. See how it really stinks. How does it really smell? See if you're going to get along with anybody there. Well, it's on you. You might have to move back or move to another place. You might have calculated it wrong. So that's it. I'm going to put my gloves on now because I'm getting into stuff that hurts. Stuff that I don't want on my fingers. I got to wash my hands. I'm going to go get me some ice and enjoy this day. I want y'all to enjoy y'all day. Appreciate it. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for doing what you do. Appreciate it. I'm going to keep coming with some funky, good stuff. What a topic today. What a topic. That was a good one. Rewind the tape if you need. I think I was thorough on most of the parts. She was his girlfriend. She my gal, though. She's my gal, bro. Gal babies. Not even a gal baby, but if push comes to shove, she's down for me more than she's down for him. And hey, winner takes it all, man. And if you got that kind of money to have somebody and say that's your possession, that's your girl, that's your wife, that's your significant other, that's your such and such and such and such, that's on you, baby. Do what you do. I don't know nobody like to have a collar around their neck saying that they're owned by somebody or possession of somebody. My girl, don't talk to her. Really? Don't talk to her, sir. All I said was hi. Don't say hi to my girl. That's my girl. I laugh when they say it like that. I be like, what's wrong with this dude? Man, your girl ain't nobody. She ain't nothing like you think she is. I'm glad you happy about it. You ain't got no ring on the finger or whatever. And does a ring mean anything right now? It doesn't, man. It doesn't. Only ring thing that means something is when you put meaning behind it. So that's where it's at, man. So we gave you a bonus. Plus. Yes. And we did it. We did it with a good timing. We're getting out of here. We're going to get going. We got a trash be here in just a little bit. We're going to finish this up. And peace. Peace to everybody, man. Thanks. Thanks for checking me out. Coming back. ScrAp TV, baby. We did it again. Showed up. I didn't come with no excuses. I didn't come late. I didn't come early or 2 days before I was supposed to be on. Nah, I came right when I was supposed to. And y'all came right when y'all was supposed to. So, hey, man, we there, man. We did it. We did this. Thank you. Deuces. Till we meet again at 5 o'clock p.m. on the Central Standard Time. Right here on ScrAp TV, baby. I'm deSz'e. Talk to y'all in a minute. Peace.